It's funny. So I took some notes from your book. Like I said, I really enjoyed your book. You said in there that as Black people, we should let Bitcoin and cryptocurrency be our economic language and force other businesses to get down and lay down. Now, being from Philly, the last part, get down and lay down, that kind of resonated with me.
I already know.
But
that's right.
Yeah. So when you say that it should be our economic language and force other businesses to do, like, what do you mean by our economic language in terms of Bitcoin and how it works within the Black business ecosystem?
Oh, yeah. Well, when I talk to different financial groups and consult with different people, one of the things I point out to them is if we talk about Black economics, circulating the Black dollar, doing things with each other, one of the biggest things that I see out here in LA is there's Koreatown, there's little Ethiopia, there's the Russian part, there's little pockets where economically they're viable and they don't necessarily care about politics or anything because business-wise, they make that money. Now, with Black people, because we're sort of scattered as we are around the globe, digitally, you can actually create a community and use it as your economic language if you start to do things such as accept tips for Bitcoin. If your business accepts Bitcoin, if you invest in Bitcoin, if every time somebody speaks to Black people, they're bringing up Bitcoin, at a certain point, that is the leverage we need to have sort of an economic language. If we're saying, hey, we're moving away from this Titanic boat that's about to ship, which is about to crash, I think, which is what we're on now. We're moving away from that. We're going to another system. I think that is what we can consider economic language in a digital world, and we can involve international Black people all around the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, and just to ask you another question about the book. You have another quote in the book. You said that Bitcoin makes you inherently entrepreneurial. Why do you feel that Bitcoin just by itself makes people entrepreneurial?
Oh, yeah. Well, one of the biggest aspects of being an entrepreneur is taking a chance. Basically, having the gumption to say, hey, I'm gonna jump out on this ledge, do this, and basically do what other people haven't. That's what Bitcoin sort of presents for people. But when you get into the Bitcoin business, as far as buying and selling it, being able to see market trends, starting to do cash flow as far as how much Bitcoin you have coming in, how much you have going out. That's all the blockchain is a digital ledger. So it literally makes you entrepreneurial. And then when you start to realize, hey, I can sell goods for Bitcoin, that starts people along the path of starting businesses, and
that makes it a currency. Once you sell goods with it and accept it as currency, that's what it becomes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and like you said, once you do that, you have kids that can get involved, teenagers. You have any business you want to start. There's no barrier to entry. So once Bitcoin becomes a part of somebody's life or somebody's investment, they start to realize, hey, I'm doing what entrepreneurs do automatically anyway, sort of on the business side. And then I've seen probably 80% of people that get involved with Bitcoin start a business at some point involved around the space.